Hello, American Dream.
Welcome to Hidden Bay.
Welcome to Tribeca.
Austin, Texas.
Montreal, Colorado.
Welcome to Crown Heights.
In Bridgeland.
In Seattle. Celebration, Florida.
San Antonio Riverwalk.
Tempe, Arizona.
Sunny Isles Beach.
Washington, D.C.
Piketon Rose.
Mason, Ohio. I'm in Louisiana.
This is my American dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about this show? It's totally unscripted.
All right, welcome to another episode of The American Dream. We are wrapping up the year with one of our final episodes of 2018. This show is going to be a compilation of all the great segments you've seen on the program all year long. Now, The American Dream, it is the only national show, unscripted, not owned by a network, commercial-free, where we deliver so much fun and exciting information about communities, cities, real estate, and lifestyle via the best agents all across the country. We've had a lot of fun this year. It's been one heck of a journey. Today, you're going to see a compilation of these different segments, starting with Ben Glazer out of one of my favorite cities, New York City. He's going to show off some of his basketball skills. Let's go check out Ben in New York City right now. Welcome to Tribeca.
Right now, we're in the hub of Tribeca. Right on the corner of Franklin and West Broadway. You have the Hudson River Promenade 2 seconds away. All fine dining, all nightlife, entertainment, everything is right around us right now. That's why I love being in Tribeca. This is Bruce Ehrman, my colleague at Douglas Elliman. The two of us are going to take you for a tour of Tribeca right now.
Most of Tribeca got officially designated as a New York City landmark in the late 80s. We're standing in front of what was El Teddy's. All these facades were bought out of a catalog in the 19th century and bolted on.
So also on this block, these used to be warehouses and factories. They all have the original shutters.
Those shutters, they kept out wind, rain, snow, and light. They're part of our cultural history.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. You guys want to take a couple shots together?
Put my life on the line when I'm right between the line. I could put it in a song or deliver the rhyme. I put my life on the line trying to get that shine. Half the time life is all about waiting in line. I do my dirt about my lonely, I don't need no help. Mastermind with some gadgets, I don't need no.
There it is. All right.
Stage, I adore the crowd. Lyrically.
That was cool. Lots of energy in Tribeca. This is the hottest neighborhood in Manhattan right now. We're walking by La Conde Verde, Robert De Niro's restaurant, no big deal. We're gonna check out one of my loft listings, beautiful 3-bedroom apartment. Welcome to Unit 3A at 415 Greenwich Street, the Tribeca Summit. You have bamboo flooring. You have beamed 11-foot ceilings throughout. Northern and southern exposures. High-end kitchen featuring Miele appliances, Viking cooktop, oversized master bedroom, 2 walk-in closets, beautiful spa-like bathroom. Hope you enjoyed your tour of Tribeca. Here's to living the American dream.
Hope you enjoyed that segment in the Big Apple. The American Dream now in 28 cities. We're going to go all the way across to the West Coast where we produce the show in Southern California. You're going to absolutely love this one. How about a coffee shop in the ocean? Let's go check out this segment with Scott Goshorn right now.
How's it going, everybody? My name's Scott Goshorn with Rodeo Realty Beverly Hills, and I'm very excited to show you my new listing in Marina Del Rey. The west side, the beach communities have been blowing up and revitalized with Silicon Beach. There's over 500 tech companies that have been launched with startups. It's really blowing up the area. Now, before I show you my listing, it is 6 a.m. here, and we're going to hit a very, very local coffee shop that's only open every once in a while. and it's quite off the beaten path. So how did this become the Buoy Cafe?
There's a small group of us that would come out and do a swim, and we were in the ocean one day. We kind of thought it'd be nice if somebody could give us a coffee. So that's where it started.
And then we just announce and people come.
Yeah.
Having said that, is the Buoy Cafe open?
It just opened.
All right, Buoy Cafe is open. Awesome. Yelp review in my book. Great coffee ambiance. Let's go check out my listing. That was great. Very excited to show you this listing today at 3807 Via Dolce and Marina del Rey. Because of Silicon Beach, over the last decade, this area has been blowing up. There's a lot of redevelopment in apartments, condos, mixed use. So let's go inside, take a look at this great listing, and can't wait to show it to you. So this listing is 4 beds, 4 baths, 3,891 square feet. I love when you come in through the entry, you go up the stairs, and there's a huge living room with 14-foot ceilings. You've got the dining room, kitchen in the back. You've got a patio here that overlooks the Venice canals. The property itself, they did amazing work on the finishes. It's got a nice European feel with a little beachy vibe, which is fitting for the marina. We've got a great dining room. I love this table and chandelier right off the kitchen. Again, the kitchen has great custom cabinetry, monogram appliances, quartz countertops, stainless steel throughout. On the canal, a block from the beach, literally a block from all the restaurants. It's just a perfect place to set you up for success. Wow, so we've got a great master here. You've got huge 14-foot ceilings, monster walk-in closet, great master bath, fireplace, balcony overlooks the Venice canals. So that concludes our tour of 3807 Via Dolce and Marina del Rey. I'm Scott Goshorn with Rodeo Realty Beverly Hills, and I'll see you next time.
The American Dream, a national show, the only show that brings in local market integration. I've traveled the entire country and met the agents who represent your city, the best in the business. Right now, you're going to see some information about the real estate and lifestyle in your city from one of our agents. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Jon Colley with McBride Kelly & Associates Realty. We're meeting here today at Franklin Manor to meet with our preferred lender, Kurt Lorden, with Homespire Mortgage. First of all, we're going to meet with him to thank him for an outstanding job he did with our last client, which was a VA borrower that had a lot of difficulties doing it. He did a great job. But we're also here to ask him some specific questions in regards to what's going on in today's market dealing with lending. Hey, Kurt.
Hey, John. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, good seeing you again. First of all, Kurt, I want to thank you for such a great job you did on our last client. That VA loan just went great. I know it's a tough one. I really appreciate all the hard work that you do. Right. But you know, a big question that our agents are having as well as buyers are having, what's going on with the current interest rates and really what are we expecting it to go within the next 3 to 4 or 6 months?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, to kind of start back where we were, we've been spoiled for so long. You know, I've been doing this now for 18 years. When I started in the industry, we were looking at 7.5% to 8% interest rates. You know, right now they're in the low to mid 5s, depending on your credit profile. Probably over the next year, you're going to be in the 6s. The big thing to understand that is with your interest being tax deductible, you end up getting a portion of that back at the end of the year in the form of a tax refund. And what we advise all of our clients is to take that tax refund and apply it back to your mortgage. And what that does collectively is it actually drops the amount of interest you pay. Most people in America, they have a dentist, they have a doctor. A lot of them don't have a financial planner. If we all sit down with our clients on a yearly basis and say, okay, here's your financial checkup, it changes the entire financial landscape for that individual. And I'll give you an example. We have a self-employed borrower, for example, that's getting just creamed on taxes. Well, buy an investment property and use that tax write-off. Maybe your assets are dropping. Well, take the money out of your investments and purchase real estate.
Absolutely.
And create that legacy for your family. And the message needs to be conveyed not only on a local level, but a national level on the way that this housing market needs to be treated. And the Tampa Bay housing market is so strong right now.
When the consumer looks at the home buying purchases, what they look at is they look at a realtor and they also look at a lender. But actually, we're a team effort. We're a team effort in educating the consumer on the largest investment they can make. And I really want to thank Kurt for spending the time today to explain to us what's going on in the market. And also like to thank Franklin Manor for letting us come in here today to show off this beautiful establishment of Tampa Bay. Our featured listing for this month is 12911 Tar Flowers Drive here in Tampa. This beautiful 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, open floor plan, fenced-in backyard, located over in the West Chase area. Very highly sought after area. It's ready for its next owner. It could be you. And we look forward to next time when we'll be at the Tampa Club with the Jon Colley team all together going for our team meeting. We look forward to seeing you then.
And joining us again here on The American Dream is David Cribbs. He is a realtor with Florida Luxury Realty. David, great to see you again.
Great to see you again, Jen. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So today, David, we're going to be talking about terms that are incredibly important to understand for people that are thinking of purchasing new construction homes. And I want to begin by asking you what exactly a CDD fee is, and do they ever expire?
Here in Florida, there is a government entity known as the Community Development District, and this is foreign to a lot of consumers and buyers that are coming here from out of state. A developer will go to them and say, hey, we're going to develop this brand new amazing community with lots of amenities, but we're going to need some help in the form of paying for infrastructure, roads, sidewalks, pools, amenities for the community. They will be issued a bond in which the residents will wind up paying back to the government in the form of a monthly fee. So this is very common with new communities here in Florida, but definitely something that consumers would want to understand as to what this fee is for and why it's in place. Typically, they are set in terms of 20 or 30-year bonds, so eventually that CDD fee does go away.
Another thing that consumers should understand is something called an increased earnest deposit. Now, this happens typically more when they are looking at options and upgrades. Is that right?
Yes, so what we're talking about here is the scenario of someone who wants to go into a brand new community and buy a new home from a builder and have it actually built from scratch. Once they see the form of how you're going to pay for this home, they're not going to be compensated in full yet. They just know that you're a qualified buyer. You may have a pre-approved mortgage, something that shows them that you have the ability to pay for the home and close on it once it's completed. So typically the builder will ask for an earnest money deposit, a good faith earnest money deposit. Oftentimes with builders, we have the ability to go to what we call a design center shortly after contracting to be able to pick out the colors of the cabinets, the tiles, all the upgrades that we may want to have in our new home. The builder will oftentimes require that you put up an additional earnest money deposit to help cover some of those upgrades. So this is something that consumers and realtors really need to pay attention to because it's a different policy from builder to builder.
Okay, great advice there. And lastly, David, what is a rate lock fee? What can we expect to find with that?
Typically, building a home will require 6 to 9 months, depending on the builder, as an average. The buyers or the consumers want to make sure that they're able to lock in their rate if the market looks like it's continuing to rise. And most mortgage companies that issue pre-approvals only guarantee the rate to be locked for a certain length of time, but you may have to pay an upfront fee. The good news is that the consumer could get a credit back with some of those programs at closing time. So these are just things to look at and fees to be aware of and information to use and get answers to when you're talking to a new home builder, and especially to go over with your realtor.
Absolutely. Great to know your options. David, thank you so much for your time today.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Jen. I look forward to next time.
Absolutely.
The American Dream, the best of show. You've seen the Big Apple, you've seen SoCal. Now we're going across the map to Miami, Sunny Isles Beach. You're going to love this segment. Let's check it out right now.
So welcome to Jade's Signature here in Sunny Isles Beach. It's one of the amazing. This is one of the most luxurious buildings here in Sunny Isles. The architecture was actually done by Herzog and de Meuron. All the interior design here is done by one of the top French designers, PYR. And welcome to Sky Villa 5305 at Jade's Signature.
Amazing.
This place is the ultimate in luxury. 6,500 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 6.5 baths with a maid's room. One of the most amazing things about this apartment are the beautiful views to the ocean. When you're on the 53rd floor, this whole ocean is in front of you forever and ever. This is what I call the American dream.
This is the American dream, man.
The way that this was constructed, it was cleverly done, that it's actually slanted a little bit looking southbound, so you have amazing views. I want to show you some of the cool concepts inside of this apartment. If you take a look right here, this door, which you see here, you might think, hey, what's the deal with this wall?
Yeah, it looks like totally like a wall.
Why don't we just push it a little bit? And here we have your own custom, gorgeous office overlooking the ocean. Every single room in this apartment is a custom design theme. And the first room that we have here, this is the planetarium theme. Dude, let's go, bro. Let's go ahead onto the next room, man.
I'm trying to see the stars over here, brother.
So check out this top of the line kitchen, quartz countertops, Gaggenau appliances, Snidero cabinetry. You got your Sub-Zero, of course, with your wine bar over here.
Am I allowed to touch things?
I mean, you are more than welcome to try to touch any of these cabinets. Whoa, there you go. All these cabinets all open up, and it's an incredible thing, as you can see here. We got this opened up hood that normally you would think hoods come from the top, right? But the developer was so smart. What did he do? He said, look, we're not gonna try to take away anything from this view that you have here from the kitchen. We're gonna keep it inside this counter space and lift it up. This is a 2-floor apartment, and there are 2 ways to go upstairs. The traditional way, obviously, is going through the actual steps, and the second way is to go through your own elevator. Will?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Well, what are you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm just checking myself out. I want to make sure I look good.
If you want, we could do a little race and see who gets us up top first.
Yeah, I'm gonna win, dude.
All right, ready?
I'm gonna win.
All right, let's do this.
All right, 1,
2, 3. Well, I won. But now the second level of this gorgeous apartment. Here we have another lounge area, great for the family, for entertaining purposes. Stripes or solids?
You call it.
Stripes. This room feels just like you're on a boat. You know, just in case you need to paddle, here you go, brother.
Is this a paddle to swim or a paddle for something else?
And now the master bedroom. And there's one more thing about this place that I know, Will, you will appreciate. We have an amazing walk-in closet. This bathroom is gorgeous, marble all over with this amazing jacuzzi tub overlooking all the ocean.
I just have a thing for bathtubs. It's a thing.
So we're heading now to my favorite part of this building, which is the pool and beach area. This building was built in such a manner that it was angled in a specific way where there would be a lot of sun. So this is what it's all about, having your private access to this beautiful, gorgeous beach here on the Atlantic Ocean. This is the American dream in Miami.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, brother. Let's go. Let's get some sun, man. Did you bring your bathing suit?
I didn't bring my bathing suit, but I've been known to jump in a pool too with a suit.
Been quite the journey going all across the country from the Big Apple to SoCal to Miami. But don't forget, not only is the American Dream a national show, we have visited each city to pull the best real estate information out of those markets to present to you. Let's check out the next local segment for your city right now.
And now out of your Tampa market, we're joined by Jenn Ferlita. She is a realtor with Keller Williams. Jenn, great to see you.
Hi, Jen. Great to see you.
So, Jenn, I know that a lot of people right now are coming to you. They're on the fence about whether or not they should sell their home. What advice do you give your clients?
The springtime rush is right around the corner, so it's a good time to get in before the market gets really competitive.
So how do you begin then prepping your home for sale? If you're going to bite the bullet and you're actually going to put it on the market and enlist your services, what do you do first?
I would say depersonalizing. It's probably the first and the hardest thing that you have to do. You know, everybody thinks that your wedding pictures are beautiful and your family pictures are great. But whenever somebody's coming to look at your house, they want to feel like they can live there. So if they just feel like a guest in your home, it's harder for them to envision that space as their own.
Now, what about the HGTV effect? The effect that everybody is watching those programs and they think that they need to demolish their entire home and rebuild before they can put it on the market and actually make a decent profit. What do you tell them? What advice do you give them on how to fix and spruce up their home?
Overall, I mean, you don't have to tear down your kitchen or redo your bathrooms. It's just not realistic for everybody. Obviously, you're more than welcome to do that, but it just isn't necessary. So, you know, decluttering your space, cleaning your home, you know, finding a place for all those trinkets, those are really easy things to do. And then, you know, just making sure that all of your walls are neutral. If you really want to go for a big change, maybe you have a lime green bathroom, paint it gray or paint it taupe. Like, make that your project because, you know, you've got to make it appeal to all sorts of people.
What if you want to invest $5,000, maybe $10,000? What are the big places, the heavy hitters that will give us the biggest return for our investment?
I think it depends on what your home needs. So if your house has a 15-year-old roof, maybe put that 10 grand into a new roof or an AC unit. Those are big time money pits, basically, that people don't want to fix whenever they're buying a house. So they want those things to be new and fresh. If it's something on the interior, maybe if you have some old cabinets or some things that are a little bit outdated, maybe your bathroom, that's something where you could put some money into it where you would see your return.
So should we put money into our home, or is there ever a version of this story where we should keep that money and potentially offer our buyers a credit?
Yeah, you could do that too. So sometimes, you know, people say, oh, my carpet is really dirty, we need to replace it. That's not always the case. You could offer a seller credit or offer some money in their closing costs so that they can take that extra cash that they now don't have to take to closing and replace the flooring as they wish. Because the carpet that you choose or the flooring that you choose may not be something that they really love, and they're going to end up taking it out anyway.
Great advice today, as always, Jenn. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
From the big cities to the beach cities, the American Dream has shown some amazing real estate and lifestyle, but the heart of the American Dream is in those small towns. Let's go have a glass of wine on a lake with Michelle Wilkinson in Charlotte, North Carolina. You're going to love this segment. Let's check it out now.
Hey, it's Michelle Wilkinson. Today we're right outside of Charlotte in beautiful downtown historical Belmont. I'm going to show you a property that I have in the vineyards at Lake Wylie, but before we do that, we're going to swing by one of my all-time favorite places and grab a bottle of wine. Let's check it out. We're at Luna Ombre. This building used to be a pharmacy back in the 1800s, but now it's a really hip, elevated small plates. They've got an amazing selection of wines, and I'm so lucky. The owner is here with me today, Christina Cece, and she's picked me out an amazing bottle of wine.
Yeah, a great garnacha from Spain.
Perfect.
Nice and rich, old vine. You'll love it.
I love it. Completely trust her judgment on that. Awesome, let's get rung up. Thank you so much. See you next time. Now we're gonna head over to my property and I'm gonna show you the perfect spot to enjoy this bottle of wine. Let's go. The reason why this neighborhood is so personal to me is I've lived here for 5 years and I still own a home here. Helping folks move into this neighborhood is one of the things that I'm really, really passionate about because I love it here. This home here is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and about 2,400 square feet. The thing that is really amazing is it's an open floor concept. You've got a great space for entertaining. You've got the high ceilings, the natural sunlight, but the reason why I personally would purchase this home is the outdoor living area. Come check it out. The reason why I personally would buy this house is you have the screened-in porch, you have the hot tub, you also have a natural gas fire pit that you honestly can enjoy this space all year round. The other plus is you're not directly looking into your neighbor's backyard, so it's very private. Let's go check out the amenities and see what else makes this neighborhood special. We're gonna hop in the golf cart with Sal and we're gonna go check out what really makes this neighborhood special with all the amenities. Let's go. This neighborhood really boasts a lot of awesome community features. It's got a clubhouse, which a lot of social functions happen at. There's a bark park, tennis, pickleball courts, soccer field. The great thing about this location is you're minutes from uptown Charlotte, and right around the corner you have the Whitewater Rafting Center, the Charlotte Airport, and the premier Charlotte outlet stores. Also up here on the right, you've got the Bark Park and a start of one of the walking trails. Next stop is the 2 pools in the neighborhood. One is resort style with a water slide. The other one is a junior Olympic lap pool. It's based right on Lake Wiley, so while you're swimming, you can also take a look at the lake. It's really breathtaking. So as I'd mentioned, the pools are behind me. You've got a playground over there for the kids. I promised you I would show you the best spot in the neighborhood to enjoy that bottle of wine. So come on, let's go check it out. So as you can see, this is a lakeside community. If you own a boat, a kayak, a canoe, why wait for the weekends to take it out where if you lived here, you could take it out during the weekdays? Come live the American dream. There's no place like Charlotte and there's no place like home. Cheers.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's Best Of show of the American Dream. As we wrap up the year, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart on behalf of Ignite Now Media, the American Dream. We've taken on this journey, this David and Goliath story, where we're bringing positive messages about our marketplaces, representing you, the real estate and the lifestyles. It's your show. We just try and reflect it back to you. Thank you for allowing us to do that, to carry the flag on this positive message and all of your support. Don't forget, there's going to be plenty more shows coming at you in 2019. Hope you can continue to check us out. Follow us on social media. And, of course, cheers to your American Dream. Happy holidays.